Welcome to tonight's special award ceremony, including our Sawyer Award, Sawyer Medal Awards as well. Before we get started, I would ask that we all stand and say the salute to the flag, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would like to introduce our elected officials who are here tonight, plus some of our school administrators and a representative from the Sawyer Free Library. Of course, our mayor, Safathia Romeo-Taken, is here, and city councilor at large, Jen Holmgren, school committee chair, Jonathan Pope, school committee, Kathy Clancy, Michelle Sweet, Melissa Texera, Joel Favaza, our assistant superintendent, Greg Bach, the high school principal, of course, Mr. James Cook, and the local history librarian from the Gloucester Lyceum and Sawyer Free Library, Ms. Jacqueline Linsky, who will give you a historical, detailed account of Mr. Sawyer. The benefactor and philanthropist Samuel Sawyer was born in Gloucester on November 25th, 1815, and died in Gloucester on December 15th, 1889, at the age of 73. In his will, Samuel Sawyer declared that he would give and bequeath to the said city government the sum of $3,000 in trust to be applied through the hands of the school committee in providing medals to be awarded to the meritorious scholars in the high and grammar school, courtesy and exemplary conduct to be considered. He added meritorious scholars, courtesy, and exemplary conduct to be considered. In other words, these kids are terrific, is what I think he was trying to say in the 19th century. And shortly we will hear more of a story of Samuel Sawyer. But tonight, once again, we continue that tradition first established by recognizing this year's student recipients for their excellence and for the many ways in which they have displayed that excellence in academics, art, music, athletics, and in working with others and for others as well. Samuel Sawyer's story, his biography, and his efforts on behalf of others are stories of the past. But Samuel Sawyer, through this award, looked to the future. You, young ladies and gentlemen, constitute that future. We award you tonight in the knowledge that you have the potential to do great things, to be creative in your work, to possibly invent new ways of doing things you have aptitude for, and most exciting, for changing the world around you. We know that you will do so wisely. So again, we offer our congratulations on your success. At this time, I would like to ask the chair of the school committee to say some words as well, Mr. Jonathan Pope.
Thank you. It's my honor to represent the school committee to congratulate the Sawyer Medal winners as well as the winners of the other awards. Tonight we're here to recognize academic excellence. The recipients of these awards have met the challenge of achieving the highest grades in their classes. So you are the benchmark that your classmates will measure themselves by. Well, over 100 years ago, Samuel Sawyer put aside some money for the purpose of recognizing and honoring Gloucester's best students, a tradition that continues this evening, a tradition that is particular to Gloucester. There are only 3 awards that the city gives out. The Master Mariner's Medal, which is given to individuals who rescue somebody at sea. The Lindsay Coolidge Philanthropy Award for people who have made substantial contributions to the well-being of the citizens of Gloucester. And the Sawyer Medal for academic excellence. The Sawyer Medal is particular to Gloucester. So, you know, when you tell your friends at college that you won the Sawyer Medal, they won't know what you're talking about. But, you know, 50 years from now, when you're sitting at the Gloucester House for your 50th class reunion, everybody in that class will remember that you won a Sawyer Medal. And we have two Sawyer Medal winners sitting at the podium, Councilor Jen Holmgren and Joel Favaz are on the school committee, and they're both wearing their Sawyer medals tonight. So you represent the best and the brightest of your class. So we celebrate your achievement tonight. You and your family should be proud because you have accomplished the intellectual equivalent of walking the greasy pole and taking the flag. So please don't rest on your laurels, but you are Gloucester legends. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pope.
Would you mind using the microphone?
Well, this is actually recording for the television. I'm not sure that it will amplify, but we'll try to project as best we can.
That would be good.
Thank you, sir. For the first two awards, conferring the first two awards, the College Women's Club of Cape Ann Award and the Harvard Prize Book, we have the high school principal, Mr. James Cook.
Thank you, Dr. Sawyer, and thank you all dignitaries for attending this evening. Part of what makes tonight special is the audience that we bring as well, the parents, family members who come out for tonight. Make sure that we know that we're communicating to the students how important these achievements are and how proud we are of them. Before we get to the Sawyer medals, there are a few other awards that we traditionally give on this night. Tonight, three different students will receive these awards. The first award is the College Women's Club of Cape Ann Award. This is awarded to the highest achieving student according to their average at the end of their junior year. And this year, the award goes to Molly Ann McAreevy. Great job, Molly. The second of these special awards that we give tonight is the Harvard Prize Book. And this is awarded to the second highest achieving student according to their average at the end of their junior year. This award goes to Sophia Marie Hogan Lopez. That book had quite an odyssey to get here, that if you're ever in the main office picking up a child and Miss Dolan, the secretary happens to be there, you could ask her about the odyssey of that book in getting from Cambridge up to Gloucester. It took a circuitous route to get here, but we're happy to give the award out tonight. And Dr. Sawyer will come back to the podium to give the third special award of the evening.
It's my honor and pleasure to confer the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Academic Excellence Award, and it is for the student having duly qualified under the standards prescribed by the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents is hereby awarded this certificate of academic excellence, and it's awarded to Matthew Marias Johnson. Okay. Our guest speaker tonight is, as I mentioned before, the local history librarian at the Sawyer Free Library in Gloucester Lyceum. And she will be speaking about Samuel Sawyer and other topics. Her name is Jacqueline Linsky.
First, let me congratulate all of you on this wonderful achievement. I am pleased to have been given this opportunity to speak about one of Gloucester's most prolific residents, Samuel Ewell Sawyer, along with his intentions for the Sawyer Medal and how it is connected to his inspiring life and your brilliant achievements. Mr. Sawyer is considered Gloucester's greatest benefactor and philanthropist. Mr. Sawyer was the fifth generation of his family to live in Brookbank and Freshwater Cove, which was their family homestead. He was a very successful merchant who had offices in both Boston and New York City, and his ships were a major component in the China trade. He was very active with the Gloucester Lyceum, which would later become the Gloucester Lyceum and Sawyer Free Library. In 1850, he donated $100 to the Lyceum to help develop a library collection. Then in 1871, he donated $10,000 to the Lyceum. With his continued support and involvement, the Lyceum continued to grow. In 1884, Mr. Sawyer purchased the Saunders House so that the library would have a permanent home. During the dedication ceremony, Mr. Sawyer stated, "It has always been a prominent motive or objective of my life to do something to promote the best interest of the young, for in them lie the germ, the roots, and fibers of civilization." With all of you here today, I have no doubt that he was right in this sentiment, and it is something that we should continuously strive for. Beyond what he did for the library, Mr. Sawyer also gifted the city with many more items, which helps to reflect his varied interests and values. Among these gifts were 100 elm trees that were planted along the streets of the town, a grand piano, a bell and large clock to the city hall, 700 acres for Ravenswood Park, and funding to support art and music education in the schools. His involvement with the community did not stop there, though, as he was also an active member of the Gloucester School Committee. It was in 1865 that Mr. Sawyer, who was mainly self-educated, proposed that a special medal, the one you receive here tonight, be awarded to the best scholars. To continue the practice, he also bequeathed a special endowment so that these medals could be given on an annual basis to award students who present meritorious and exemplary conduct. Mr. Sawyer knew that when individuals were successful, that it would mean success for the whole community, and to ensure this achievement, education is paramount. To receive this award, it means the same qualities that Mr. Sawyer had and used to help grow our community all those years ago are present in you as well. I have no doubt that you will continue to do amazing things for your community, and your success gives hope to everyone sitting here today. Thank you, and once more, congratulations.
I get to be extra proud tonight because Jacqueline is a former student, and that was a fantastic essay. I would give that a A+. So thank you, Jacqueline. This is one of the great joys of living in this community and working in this community is getting to see so many folks return and getting to see so many of the people I will be giving awards to tonight grow in the community and now join us here at the high school. Yeah, this is one of my favorite nights of the year, so thank you all for being here. All right, now we are here to the main event, the Sawyer Medals. So, for the class of 2020, this year's Sawyer Medals go to Matteo Francesco Ferrara. Amen. Thank you, Matteo. And the second award for the class of 2020 goes for Emily Ruth Polk. For the class of 2021, the first award goes to Brooke Kawera Cleary.
How'd I do on that? Okay, all right.
And for the class of 2021, the second award goes to Logan Frederick Wykowski. For the class of 2022, the first award goes to Olivia Elizabeth Hogan Lopez. The second award for the class of 2022 goes to Zayla Grace Dort. Also for the class of 2022, Kyle Clarence Clifford.
Congratulations.
Taking more pictures than you, move it.
The fourth award winner for the class of 2022 is Haley Ann Weed.
Congratulations.
That was fantastic. All right. And the fifth award for the class of 2022 goes to Calvin J. Delvecchio. Did I mention this is one of my favorite nights of the year? Already. All right. And now, for the freshmen now at Gloucester High School, for the class of 2023, the first recipient is Tyler Jacob Weed. Mom's not coming for this one, too? Congratulations, Tyler. The next award goes to Clara Scarlett Delvecchio. Yes, there are three different sibling pairings this evening. So, yeah.
They're all related to me.
Also from the class of 2023, Elijah Rahal Saruf. The next award goes to Chandra Tara Lavery. The fifth winner is Ian Scott Buchanan. Yes. I didn't, Amherst is far from here, but you never know. The Sawyer medal is that compelling that Ian could be back. But the next recipient is Seamus Matthew Buckley. And the next award goes to Emily Elise Gossam. Also from the class of 2023, Marissa Noel Vincent. The next award goes to Anthony John Porcello. Refrain. Congratulations. And finally, from the class of 2023, Michael E. Merchant. I will now hand things over to Dr. Sapphire to close this part of the evening. We will have refreshments in the library thereafter.
Great, thank you very much. Can we have a round of applause for our sensational recipients? It's a testament to their work ethic and obviously to the support you provide them at home. This does conclude our ceremony. Recipients, please stay. I think we're going to be organizing pictures over here, stage right. And then, as Mr. Cook mentioned, we do have refreshments in the library. Thank you very much for coming.